from SEO Training SW.com and the SEO Roadmap, and really excited about tonight's webinar. It's 201 plus link building strategies. We're going to be recording this webinar, and we will have it available for replay. Typically, it takes about 48 hours to edit the video and then render the video. So we should hope to have this up by this weekend. And guys, please do me one favor. If you do watch the webinar, or if you are on our website reading any of our articles and you feel that they're high quality and you do enjoy them, we do have some boxes here on the left. We have a tweet box, a Facebook like, and a G+. Please take the time and kind of like us or tweet the stuff that you like. This kind of helps us out a lot in developing content for you guys that that you enjoy and that you share. So that really helps us out a lot. And share the love, guys. While we're talking about sharing love, one thing I did want to mention before we get started, we started this new program here probably about a month ago, a little over a month ago, and it's called Ask a SEO. And basically what we're doing, you can ask any type of Facebook question or any question you like about SEO or internet marketing on our Facebook page and our facebook.com page, SEO/SEO Roadmap. If you just come here, if you have any question you'd like to be asked and have either myself, Stephen, or Jeanette answer it, or David, if we are chosen, we choose your question, we'll write a post about it. And what's really cool about, I'll explain about what you'll get if we use your question here in the next thing. But here's an example. Last week we had a member, actually it was from our meetup, ask us how can they minimize the loss of traffic when they change over to a domain name. And it was a really great question, so we wrote a post. And this past month, what we've been doing is those of you that have submitted questions and that we've chosen to have a full explanation written out as one of our posts, we gave them either a free Penguin video training USB or the social media. But what we're going to do for the next couple weeks, guys, if you have a question, any type of burning question that you like to have answered, I don't care how simple or how stupid you might think it is, please come over here to our SEO Roadmap page on Facebook. And if we do choose your question, we're going to give you a free Google keyword Penguin, how to do keyword research post Penguin. This is a brand new video that we shot here about 2 weeks ago here in our studios. And really the way you do keyword research has changed post Penguin, and this video is about 54 minutes long. It walks you through all the steps on how to do keyword research using some tools. We're going to have this available on our site. It's not on our site yet to buy because we just haven't finished editing the videos. We should have it available on our site here in the next couple days. But anyway, if ask some questions and you can get it for free. We'll ship that right out to you. Now, again, our webinar tonight is about 201 link building ideas. I forgot to share this with you. We put together an ebook, and right now this ebook's available. It has all the 201 link building strategies that we're going to be, some of which we're going to share with you tonight. If you'd like to get the entire list of the 201 plus link building strategies, you can buy this ebook tonight just by using this little link right here on the bottom of this particular page. And immediately you can download this ebook and have that right there. But again, we're going to be giving away 2 of these ebooks tonight for the 2 best questions. So don't quite yet go and buy the ebook. Wait till the end of this if you can, think of some really good challenging questions to ask myself. We have Jeanette on the call tonight. We have Stephen on the call tonight, and David should be calling in here in a few minutes. So you have 4 of us available tonight. Another thing I want to, give you guys a heads up on. We do have our schedule now for 2013. In January, we're going to have 3 classes. The first class is going to be PR in a Jar. Amanda Vegas, who's a very well-known public relations strategist, also a publisher. She wrote a book, PR in a Jar. She's going to be joining us on January 25th from 9 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock in the afternoon here in our offices out here in Morristown. We're just outside of the Phoenix area. And she's going to talk about public relations. It's going to be an in-person workshop. And this is all going to be video again, please. And I'm being asked to speak a little louder, so I'll try to speak up. Thank you, Raleigh. We're going to also have Fabiano Morris have a workshop that same day. It's going to be in the afternoon. It's going to be about reputation management. And what's really cool about reputation management, those of you guys who can do this for other clients, there's a lot of money to be made in this, guys. You know, when somebody's reputation's at stake, and they need somebody in a hurry to fix up, you know, all the bad things that are being said about them, they pay quite a bit of money. um, you know, just case in point, we were doing this for a broker here out in Scottsdale, Arizona, here this summer, and then for what we did, and which basically accounted for maybe about 6-7 hours a week worth of work. We were making thousands and thousands of dollars every month to clean up the crap that was being written about them. Pushing that off onto the 5th, 6th page of Google. So anyway, Fabiano, who is one of our partners, or actually one of our associates, is going to be giving that class also on the 25th. Those of you that have been in internet marketing for a while, you might know Bruce Safran. He's going to be out here January 26th, giving a 1 full day intensive Facebook marketing workshop. He's going to share with you some really cool secrets and strategies. But basically, we have our full schedule here. If you just come here to this link, SEO workshops, you can see our entire schedule. So without ado, let's kind of get started and let's talk about what we're doing here tonight. Let me bring up the screen here and let me back up. And tonight's webinar is going to be 200. Yeah, there we go again with the screen. 201 link building strategies. And really, the way you guys are doing SEO and internet marketing really, really changed the day Google Penguin launched. And that was on April 24th. This is probably the number one SEO question we're asked today since Google Penguin. Google Penguin really wiped out a lot of people's backlinks because Google felt, hey, these backlinks, are kind of spammy, or they're on a page that, let's say, I'm in the radar detector niche, and my radar detector links on another page that has Viagra or something that's totally out of the 12-volt electronics or radar detector niche. And because Google decided that's not your proper niche, it discounted that. So today, we're those of you that were penalized because of Google Penguin, this is really one of the number one questions we're asked today. Where can we get some links? And again, what we did is, we polled our SEO team. Tonight we have Steven, who's basically one of our lead programmers. We have Jeanette, who's up in Las Vegas, who works with us, and David, who's going to be joining us. So we pulled our resources together, and we thought of ways that we've been building links post Penguin. And we also went out to other agencies, and we came up with this ebook basically that has 200 link building ideas and strategies. And in this ebook, we document the effectiveness and how long it's going to take you to implement some of these things we recommend that you might be doing. And we're going to be taking probably about the top 10 items out of this ebook, and we're going to be discussing those tonight. And again, at the end of this webinar, we're going to open it up, ask me some questions, and the people that, that we're going to pick the top 2 questions, and we're going to give this ebook away for free. All right, here we go. The first feeds. And one thing we would recommend is creating an RRS feed with FeedBurner. FeedBurner is a free tool from Google. It's a free service. It's owned by Google and tracks information about your RRS feed. This is a basic link, guys. Very basic. It's going to take you maybe, Stephen, maybe 10 minutes at most to implement it. It's going to create an RSS feed for you. In about 8 to 12 weeks, you're going to see this building some backlinks for you. This has a very, very high value. This is something you're going to want to do immediately to build some backlinks. Here we go. There's the right slide for profile links. Profile links are somewhat moderate in value. And those of you that sign up to be a member of a website, maybe a forum, or some type of site where you have to enter your name, SEO training, SW.com is a good example, because you have to enter your website address. You'll be able to create a link in your profile. Again, this is something that's very, very basic. It's not going to take you a whole lot of time to do this. It's very, very easy. And if you get on very high page rank websites that are in your same niche, Now, this is something important, somewhat similar to your niche. It's going to help you out. It's going to have moderate value. Now, again, I have a couple websites that is in the radar detector niche. Some of you might know me as Radar Roy. And so what I try to do is find websites that are in the automotive niche, forums that are in the automotive niche, and I'll sign up to be a member. And I might even make a signature link because these are all within my particular niche. Now, if I go to a niche outside of that area, it isn't really going to count for so much. All right. So think of what niches you guys are in, what niche your website is in, and find things that are similar. And find websites that are similar that have memberships, free memberships. Sign up, become a member, put your link in it. Basic, and it's going to take you maybe 1 or 2 weeks if you find sites that have high PR, high authority. This is real simple, guys. Ask people you know for a link. If you know somebody that has a website, ask them for a backlink. Now, this is real important, guys, also that I need to remember, you guys need to remember, if you do have a friend of yours give you a link, please don't link back to them because these are reciprocal links. And Google doesn't count reciprocal links as much as they used to. In fact, they don't count them at all. Even these three-way links don't count anymore. So, guys, what you want to do is remember when you're creating these links, try to create one-way links, one link coming to you. So the best way to do this, people you might know, we do a lot of consulting work for small businesses and small communities. They know realtors, they know people that have motels. They say, hey, look, put a link to from your website to my website. And as long as these are one-way links, these are, really have a lot of value. This is basic. This is something that's going to be ongoing. This is something you always want to keep in your back of your mind and always continually work on getting backlinks for your particular website. Research your competitors. Okay. You want to go out and look at your competitors' websites, find out where they're getting their backlinks, and basically see if you could maybe steal or hijack some of their backlinks. This is where you should be spending a lot of your time, if not most of your time. There's a tool that we use. It's the SEO Moz tool. This allows you to look at your competitors' backlinks. Also enables you to listen to their social media, what their Facebook links, their Twitter discussions, and helps you see where they're getting their backlinks from. This is a very, very basic tool for any of you that are into internet marketing or SEO. Very, very basic. It's going to cost you a little bit. It's going to cost you $95 a month. All right. Now, there's a link here on the bottom of this page. It's going to give you a free 30-day trial. Yes, this is an affiliate link. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. If you use this link, we're going to get a few dollars back from you from SEO Moz if you sign up. But it is a 30-day trial. This is basic. All right. Anybody that's in internet marketing, search engine optimization should be doing this. And again, this is where you should be spending your time, looking at your competitors, researching your competitors, finding out where they're getting their links. And if you want to be the number 1, number 2, number 3 website, just mirror what they're doing and do it a little bit better, and you'll take over that position. This is very, very high value. And again, we have that link on the bottom of this page, budurl.com/SEOMoz1, and you'll get a free trial for 30 days using this tool. Article directories. Now, eZine articles, I know most of you guys are on this call tonight are probably familiar with eZine articles. Used to be a very, very high value way to build backlinks. Not so much more today. I would consider building, using eZine articles as a low to moderate value. And when you do this, now this is a tip that I want to give you, guys. When you're using eZine articles, when you're using hub pages, when you're using Squidoo, don't focus so much on building backlinks using your keywords. What you want to focus on, and we've seen this work very, very well, is using these type of tools to build your backlinks for your brand. What is a brand? Your URL to your website, www.seotrainingsw.com, is a brand. The name of your company is your brand. Believe it or not, your address to your company is your brand. Your telephone number is your brand. This is very, very important post Google Penguin to build up backlinks for your brand. So if you're still using eZine articles and you're still using hub pages, this is where you can take this and use it to your advantage. Right there in the description of the author, use those links to your advantage. That's what counts today when you're using eZine articles. Get away from this thought that, oh, I sell radar detectors and I have to put radar detectors as your backlink. Or I sell blue widgets, I have to use blue widgets. Focus on your brand, especially when it comes to using websites with article directories and Web 2.0, and this is where you're going to kick your competitors' butts. I promise you. Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, get one. If you have a Twitter account, please use it. This is something using social media. This is high value, folks. This is someplace, again, where you want to start spending some of your time, building up your Twitter followers. This is ongoing. If you have a good amount of Twitter followers, if your Twitter profile has high or good authority, you're going to get Twitter love. Google loves Twitter links. Okay? So please, guys, start using Twitter to promote yourself. But remember, I like to use this. An easy way, for you guys, to get Twitter followers is basically share the love again. All right? Tweet about 80% of other things that are in your industry that your followers may find interesting to build up your followers. And then tweet about 20% about your stuff. So please keep it an 80-20% rule, what I like to think about. If you're into whatever field you're in, find other things that are interesting to your followers and tweet about it. High value. Create a WordPress theme. All right. We had our advanced SEO training workshop here 2 weeks ago, and we had one individual that's really kicking butt doing this. But this is something important I need to mention. It still has to be within your niche. Okay? Google Penguin is looking at where your backlinks are coming from, and if it sees a lot of backlinks, let's say from Viagra sites or sites that are totally out of your realm, Google's going to feel, hey, this doesn't make sense. This guy's selling radar detectors or selling blue widgets, and we got a lot of backlinks from totally, things that really don't have anything to do about this. So if you're in real estate, you have a real estate website, how about coming up with a theme that's real estate related and share that or give it away to other realtors and that theme. So now all the realtors that are going to be using that will have your backlink on the bottom of the page. This is what I would call creating useful things. This will take typically about 4 to 8 weeks. It has very, very high value. Now, some of you guys are thinking right now, well, I'm not a good web designer. I don't know anything about WordPress. Outsource it. Odesk. Go to Odesk and find somebody that could develop a theme for you. It's going to cost maybe a couple $100, but you're going to get so much value out of that. And getting those backlinks coming back to you by just creating a theme, giving it away for free, and putting your backlink on the bottom of that particular page. Have a contest. We do this with radardetector.org. And let me give you a little example. This past, first time we did this was just after the launch of radardetector.org. I was prohibited from playing in the radar detector niche by a no-compete from the company that bought me for 5 years. Well, that no-compete has ended. And we launched radardetector.org just a little bit over a year ago. And I really don't want to get back into the thing of selling radar detectors, so this is an affiliate website. And I make quite a nice bit of money every month as being an affiliate for a couple companies. Radar Roy is still the third most used term for searching for radar detectors. So in order to have this page quickly rise up in the search engine, I had a contest. I went out, the first contest I did is I got a $1,300 radar detector and gave it away for free. And I used a plugin called Contest Burner. And we ran this contest for about 2 to 3 months. And the winner, basically, Contest Burner selected the winner at random. I announced who the winner was, and I mailed them the $1,200 radar detector. I literally got hundreds of thousands of social media backlinks in those 3 months from this. I went from being on the third page of Google to number 2 position in Google for the term radar detectors in 3 months just by using this contest. Now, we just recently had another contest. We had a contest where I was giving away a $600 laser jammer. And the same thing basically happened. So Contest Burner is a really cool plugin that you could add into your website. You want to give something of value away, something that people want. Now, a little tip, avoid using iPads. All right, we've tried this with other people. Hey, you win a free iPad. Well, for some reason, iPads don't work real well because the iPads have been given away so much, and people just think it's a scam. So, find something else to give away, and run your contest for at least a month, if not 2 months. Very, very high value. Something that worked out very well for us. Contest Burner. Just type in Contest Burner, but there are other ways of doing this if you don't want to use Contest Burner. But Contest Burner really helped us out doing that and having a contest. Donate to charities and nonprofits. Find charities and nonprofits that are in your area that have a website and a donators page. This is under the category of financial and legal. This is a website. It's Cops Who Care. It's a group of police officers up in Wickenburg, Arizona. Every Christmas, they collect toys for needy kids. And I was I was retired law enforcement. I was part of their organization a while back. I developed their website, and we created a page where people, if they donate, we put a link onto their local business. All right, this has high value, again, and it typically takes 2 to 4 weeks. There's lots of nonprofit businesses out there that have websites that have a lot of link juice, a lot of page authority. Go out and look for them. And if they have a donators page, maybe make a $200 donation and ask them for a backlink on their website, and try to encourage them to keep that link on their website. It's very effective, has high value in doing that. And none of these things we're really discussing tonight too, because I'll probably get this question: are these against Google's terms of service? No, you're donating to charities, and the charities are saying, hey, Radar Roy or Jeanette or somebody made a donation to us, and they're linking to their website. So nothing we're discussing tonight is going against Google's terms of services. This is nothing that's going to get you banned by Google Penguin, as long as you don't go overboard and go out, outside your niche. Remember that. College internships and job postings. We kicked butt doing this, guys. All right. We had an internship program here last year for our company, and we contacted ASU, and we said, hey, look, we'd like to have a little internship. The intern will work with us during the week. We'll pay them a little bit of money. You don't really have to even pay internships if you want, but basically go out and find universities, EDU links, and ask them. They say, look, we like to have a job announcement. It might be for an internship or it might be for an actual job, and ask them to, post this on their site. So this is ASU. It's here in Tempe, Arizona. This has worked out very well for us. when we did it with ASU. Now, typically, it depends on where you're getting this in, uh, you know, what market you're getting in it. But for us, when we did this, it had really high value, really worked out for us. But typically, it doesn't work out as well. So that's why we marked this low to moderate value. It's going to take you 2 to 4 weeks for that backlink postings. Forum postings are a great way to identify people that are passionate about your niche and create a tribe. RadarDetector.net is one of my forums. It's a very, very popular forum, and it really works out to create a lot of backlinks for my RadarDetector.org website. It's mine, but I do go out to other forums. Again, I'm in the radar detector niche. So it's in the automotive electronics niche. So think of all the other forums that might be interested in knowing about radar detectors, automotive forums, the Mustang forums, the Corvette forums. There's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of forums like this that you can go out and find people that are passionate about you, and they could post links for you. All right. And kind of be a little sneaky. Way we sometimes do this is, we'll moderate. We'll look for. We'll go to some of these forums when we were doing this for clients, and I'm trying to. Well, okay, it was a client that we had worked with not too long ago that was in the RV market. They were selling a product that was focused on RVs, and we went to a couple of these RV forums, and we found what I would call the most influential people on these particular forums. So we sent them a private message, and we say, hey, you have a lot of influence on this forum. How would you like to make $250? Okay, what do I got to do for $250? Well, we'd like you to talk about this particular product. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be bad. We would appreciate it if it'd be bad and just put a backlink going to that. All right. And that person did that, and those links that worked out very, very well for us. It was a very high value link because of the influence that this person had in the forum. Not only, did it create backlinks, but other followers of that particular person became interested and it drove traffic to it. This is social. It takes 1 or 2 weeks to be effective in doing this. All right. So, if you do an SEO for other clients, this might be a way to get backlinks, or if you have your own business, another way you might be able to find some links. Very effective. Ask your customers. I can't believe how many people are so afraid to just ask their customer, hey, do you have a website? Oh, you do? How about a little testimonial and linking it to our website? I might give you 10% off. I might give you 20% off. Whatever. Work out an agreement. These are people, that come into your business. If you have a brick and mortar business or any type of business, ask them. Again, remember to try to keep these links one-way links, not reciprocal, and try to make it a win-win. But don't go overboard. Please don't go overboard. There was a student of ours that went through our local search training. I'm not going to mention his name, but he has a carpet cleaning company, and he's a really good carpet cleaner. Well, he basically went to all his clients, and within a 3-week period, he built up like 75, links or testimonials in his Google local profile. Well, Google, the flag just immediately went up. That was just kind of abnormal, all right? And the flag went up there, and he had his account banned. Google banned his account because they thought he was trying to fool the search engines. Well, in a way he was, but because he went overboard. So whatever we're talking about tonight, please remember, do not go overboard. Whatever we're doing, you want to do it in moderation. All right? You want to look at what niche you're in, look what the normal is, and maybe a little bit more, not much more. Do everything in moderation. Ask your customers. This is leveraging opportunities. It's going to take you 1 or 2 weeks to be successful. And depending on your customers, this could be moderate to high value. Associations, organizations, and memberships. Are you a member of an association? Maybe the Rotary Club. Do they have a website? Well, you're a member. Can you ask them maybe to link back to your website? Again, this is leveraging opportunities. Guys, think about it. The people the organizations you belong to, what do they have websites? Can you get backlinks from these particular websites? And again, those of you that are doing SEO for a business, when you sit with your client, this is something you need to ask your clients. Get into their brain. Are you a member of the Rotary? Are you a member of the Elks Club? What do you do? Or you're a member of the Rotary. Does the Rotary have a website? Oh, they do. Can you get a link from the Rotary website? Oh, you can. You just made your job a lot easier, right? You're leveraging the opportunities from your clients. We have a pretty long questionnaire we go through, anytime we're doing any SEO work with clients. And, this is one of the questions we ask them. This has moderate to high value. It's going to take 1 or 2 weeks. Ebook directories. This has moderate value. Have you written an ebook? There's a lot of ebook directories. This is my ebook, the Radar Detector Buyer's Guide. If you go to radardetector.org, you could get an example. It's a 45-page ebook. It basically talks about the history of radar detectors, how to beat a traffic ticket if you ever got a traffic ticket. It has links in there that go to the products which I'm an affiliate for. So if you click on any of those links and you go to that particular website and you happen to buy a radar detector, I get a commission check. And there's ebook directories where you can share this, your ebooks with. So, right here on the bottom of the page, if you want to copy this down, e-booksdirectory.com/submit, and you could submit your ebooks. And there's a lot more. Just type in ebook directories into Google and you're going to see them. This has moderate value. It's going to take you 1 to 2 weeks, and this is a submission. Paid directories. Guys, if you're serious about your business, you have to do this today, especially since Google Penguin. The top 2 paid directories you need to submit your website to are Yahoo and Best of the Web. All right, let me give you a little tip about Yahoo. We all know what some of the financial problems Yahoo is going through right now, okay? So they're not at the best at cleaning up their directory. Yes, it's going to cost you $299 every year if you stick with it to put in your website. But this is what we do. We'll pay the $299 and we'll get a credit card that we know it's going to expire before the next year is due. And we use that. And when the expiration comes up, you're going to get a couple of emails. Hey, your submission's going to be expiring. We need you to update your credit card information. Ignore it. In the 4 years we've been doing this, we've never had a website taken out of the directory because we did not pay the annual subscription. So, as far as I'm concerned, $299 is a lifetime, at least it has been for the last 4 years, submission. When Yahoo finally does catch up with that and purges out everybody that has not paid, all you need to do is go back on, pay your $299. Yahoo is a very, very important link. You need to get it if you're serious about internet marketing. All right. Now, if you have an affiliate website, Yahoo really doesn't want to mess with you. Either does Best of the Web. So you need to have some good, high-value content on your website if you're an affiliate. RadarDetector.org is an affiliate website, but because we have reviews, that's what we talk about is reviews on that website. And then there's a little link that shows that it's an affiliate. Because we have high-value content on that website, Yahoo's allowed us into their directory, and so has Best of the Web. But if you make it look just, hey, I'm just an affiliate website, I'm just selling somebody else's junk, they're not going to approve your website. You just blew your $299. All right. Best of the Web also has a lifetime. Now, if you go to Best of the Web and sign up, they charge you $97 a year, I believe it is. Now, they also have a lifetime membership, but they kind of hide it from you. All right. And that's $297. So we have a little link down there on the bottom of the page. Yes, it's an affiliate link. I get $30 if you do use this link. But if you're serious about your business, sign up for the lifetime. It's going to be good forever. As far as Yahoo, Just use a credit card that's going to expire before they hit you up for the next time, and they're not going to take you out. At least we haven't experienced that. Microsites. All right. What I call microsites are niche-related websites that are similar to your website that are within the same niche. I'm in the radar detector niche, right? And these are some of the microsites that I've created. Now, when I say microsites, I'm not talking about 1 or 2 page brochure type websites. I'm talking about 10 to 20 pages of good content. All right. These are 3 of them that I'm using as an example. StealthHog.com has videos on how to put a radar detector on a Harley Davidson. You might think, how stupid is that? Well, people search for how do I put a radar detector on a Harley Davidson. I go through the entire process. In fact, American Iron thought this website was so cool that they wrote an article about that and talked about our website on American Iron. All right. Stealth Street Bike, same thing, but it was how to put your radar detector on a street bike. Street Bike Magazine thought that was a cool idea. And, they wrote a little article about that, so we were featured on that. RadarJammer.com. I have a website that I offer a $50,000 reward to anybody who could show me one of their competitors' products at work. Now, none of these websites sell anything. You cannot buy anything on these websites. All these websites do are link back to my money website. And I literally have, hundreds of these for different niches that I'm in. This is development. You're going to have to do a little work or hire somebody or outsource this to get this done. It's going to take you 8 to 12 weeks to develop these type of websites because you're going to need the content. You're going to need a website. But these are moderate to high value as long as they're very, focused on your particular niche. Fill in the hole. Guys, think of how many times you've been on a website that you're researching some information and you come to this website and there's this huge gap there. Oh, hey, look, I came here to this website hoping to find out this information and it's not here. Well, why don't you fill in the gap? This is what I would classify as helping webmasters out. What do I mean by this? Why don't you, after you figure out what that website's missing and what you were looking for, write an article and contact that webmaster. Say, hey, look, I came to your website. I was looking for this information because your website was featured in Google for this, and I couldn't find it. So here's a little article that fill in your gap. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did this for you for free, but it has a backlink to my website. Helping webmasters. It's going to take you 8 to 12 weeks to do this. You're going to have to write good, high-quality content. You're going to have to contact a webmaster from the other company, but this has moderate to high value if you do this. Automate. Now, one of the most frequently asked questions, hey, Roy, are there any automation tools that you're still using? There's only one automation tool that I'll use today since Google Penguin. And this program is SYND, SYNND. And this is the only program I will recommend. They have this is totally for social media. They have a network. When I joined back about 4 months ago, they had a network of over 5,000 users. These are all real Facebook users. These are all real Twitter users. These are all G Plus accounts and much, much more. They're just adding videos into this. All right. Now, they have several programs. They have the cheapest is about, I believe, $45. What you do is you buy credits. And the cheapest is about $45 a month if you have a small website. And it goes all the way up to enterprise level. We have an enterprise level account because we do this for other clients. All right. Now, because of my enterprise level account, I can give you free bonus credits. Yes, this is an affiliate account. I'm real open with you. All right. But on this bottom of this page, if you want to learn more about SYND, budurl.com/SYND2, SYNND2. You're going to get free credits if you sign up. They also have a free ebook that explains it. Now, SYND has also been selected by top SEOs, as we have, as being the #1 in their industry. All right. So they're a really cool program. These are real people that are going to be promoting your stuff. Recommend it very, very highly. Now, this is our 201 link building strategies ebook. Now, I probably shared about 10 of with you. We're about 50 minutes into this call. I'm going to leave about 10 minutes of answering any questions you might have. But this is 92 pages. It's 8 megs. If you guys are interested in this book, it's only $9.95. We'll be giving away 2 of these. But if you're not selected, please, if you want the other 191 tips, download the ebook. We go through the entire thing with the ebook. We'll email the link, but if you just go to SEO training with that same page where you signed up to be on this webinar tonight, we now have that little window open where you can pay for it and download it immediately. And so let's take some questions here. This question is from Connie Brand. How do you find high authority Google sites for your niche? Well, let me bring in, I talked about, let me log into, everybody still sees my window here. I'm going to log into my account here for SEO Moz tool. And you can see exactly how I do this. Good question, by the way. Connie, thank you very much for this. All right. And I'm going to click this here, and I'm going to remember me. And so now I'm logged in. And this is a little toolbar. I had the link earlier. I'll try to bring the link up here again for you. Now, this is the particular, let me go to my website, SEO training, SW.com website. Now, you see this little toolbar here on the top of the screen? This gives me the page authority and the domain authority for this particular website. The domain authority for SEO training, SW.com is 48. All right. The page authority for this particular page is 57. The mod rank, and you can see basically right here, you get an entire snapshot of my particular website. So you could tell right off the bat, hey, is this a website worth getting a link from? You don't have to guess. You can see what the page rank authority is, domain authority is right off the bat. So let me find that little link for you here real quick if you're interested in the SEO Moz tool. Right here. And you get a free 30-day trial. If you're interested in this particular tool, it's going to be $97 a month if you use this. And there's a lot of other features that it uses. Stephen, you want to talk a little bit about the other features while I grab something here to lubricate my throat?
Okay. Let me shut my door. Yeah, aside from the actual link, the page authority and the domain authority, a few of the other things that it does do is it will tell you how many links are coming from how many domains, and then how many links are going to your domain specifically, and specifically to the page that you're looking at. A few of the other options that I use is they have, I don't know if the highlighter tool. I don't know if you can click on that, Roy. It allows you to see the.
Okay.
Keep going. To the right. To the right. Well, there's the highlighter option that allows you to see the follow and no follow links and the external and internal links. Because sometimes when I'm doing audits, I want to see if they're hiding links somewhere. None of that on the actual toolbar.
Let me type in the www, Stephen. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Well, it would help if I typed it in right.
It might.
Yeah. I want to put the www in there because that's where typically we get our backlinks from. But, well, that's loading up here. All right, there you go, David, Stephen. You got it?
So you're referring to, I was talking about the toolbar itself. But
okay, you're talking about the toolbar itself, okay.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it wouldn't let me log in here.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. So that'll allow you to see internal, external, and follow, no follow links. Very simply.
All right. So anyway, this is a really cool tool. It gives you a lot of information. It gives you a lot of great information about your website, your competitor's website, and where to get backlinks from. Guys, this is SEO 101. I can't explain it any better. Open Site Explorer. Since the Yahoo tools are gone away, this is something, if you're at all serious about doing SEO, this is a tool that you need today to have in your toolbox. Okay? Try it out. You can try it out for free for 30 days. Right there's the link to try it out. They're going to ask for your credit card number, and if you don't like it, just cancel it before they charge your credit card. Real simple to do. But this is a tool that you need. Okay. If you make this is a question from Roger. If you make a decision to outsource your link building, what criteria layout should you lay out for your outsourcer? Good question. What I typically look for, let me go to a particular page here. Um, and one of the things I'm going to ask for, let me find a page that's going to be ranked, that I know is ranked in here. And guys, I don't want, I really don't want to go off my site because, just because I might pick somebody's site that might watch this video and get upset. But one thing I look for here is I'm going to click on, this is, I got the page rank toolbar on in here, and I just click on that and I could see the cache date. So I could tell that this particular page was cached on October 1st. Not really good, okay? This is 9 days ago, okay? So last time Google came to this page and updated it in its index, this was over 9 days ago. Not the best, I typically like to have, it's not the worst, but, I'm kind of upset right now why that hasn't updated in its cache. But if you're getting a backlink from a page that hasn't been cached in about 6 months, a year, it's never been cached, basically a total loss. It ain't worth anything. So one things I give as a criteria to anybody that does outsourcing with us, and we really don't. We have our own team right now that really work on doing our backlinks, and this is one of the criteria we set on stone. Hey, don't waste your time getting a backlink from a page or a site or whatever that hasn't been cached in a while. You want to look at that cache date. If it's got a good, cache date at least every 3 weeks or once a month at least, the more often it's cached, the better. It's into your benefit. So thank you, Roger. That was a really good question here. Let's go to the next one here. When's your next SEO 101 class? This is from Raleigh. Raleigh, if you go to our website here, it's the cache page. So let me get out of here. If you go to our website right here and click on the SEO workshops cache, you're going to see everything. Our next 2-day and 3-day workshop is going to be in March, but we have some other classes coming up in January, but it's not going to be the 101 class. We do have some free videos right here. If you go to free SEO training, we do have some free SEO training. We also have replays of all our webinars right here. So if you want to get some free training, go right here. You'll get some of that free training. What is the link to get the ebook? I'll type that. I'll put that right into the search box right now. I'll put it into the chat box actually, so everybody can grab that link. And again, that's going to be $9.97. We're going to have it for that price here for the next few weeks, and then here we might jack it up. I don't know, but right now, if you go to your chat box, you'll see a link right there for $9.97. Thank you, Patrick, for that. When I build this is a question from Dirk. When I build a website for a local business client, I always have the owner save their web page or website to come up when they open up their favorite browser. I also tell them to have all their friends to Google and businesses then click to open the link and website and sit on it for a while. Through testing this several times over, this helps with their rankings for inbound natural search links. My question to you would be, is this effective for out-of-town friends to search for their business search term while in certain town count for the inbound search link? I'm going to defer this to Stephen. Stephen, I really don't see this having any effect at all. Stephen, what are your thoughts?
I haven't seen that work either, because Google's not really interested on how long, or who's going directly to your site. they're more concerned with the actual click-through rate. So if somebody's searching for a term, let's just say, pizza restaurants, in surprise, if you, they're more concerned with does your link get clicked on more than somebody else's, and is your link more relevant to that search term? I've heard of people trying this throughout the years, and I have yet to see any credible source stating that something like that would help. Um, that's just my experience.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see that working at all. If it's going to work at all, like Steven said, is people searching for your product or services in Google, then looking at the click-through rate, that might help you, but also it's going to take in consideration the IP address, where that's coming from. And Google knows everything about you, guy. So if you're going to be doing this from the same computer, after the first couple times, Google's going to figure this out. Hey, you're just trying to scam us. This is a question from Mindy. Mindy asked, "Do you recommend writing guest blog posts for other websites?" Absolutely, absolutely, Mindy. And that's exact one of our tips in our ebook, and that's basically called guest blogging. All right, find a website that's in your particular niche, and just ask them if you can write a guest blog post. Now, be very, very careful if you have a website accepting articles from other websites. Give you an example. RadarDetector.org. About once a week, somebody emails me, "Hey, I'm in this particular niche, and I like to write a guest blog post about whatever." Well, no. All right. Um, I'm not going to allow that to happen on my particular website, because I have a certain writing style, or I'm looking for certain things, and I really don't want their affiliate links on my website. All right. So be very cognizant of what you're putting on your website, but again, with the same thought, write whatever you can and get it out there. Syndicate it. That's what everything was about the RSS feed, using FeedBurner. All right. Don't use syndicated content on your own website. This is content that's spun over and over again. Don't have that on your website, but try to have all your syndicated content on everybody else's website. Try to explain that. All right. Roger Matthews, you wrote about link optimization versus link building. How do you build natural links that are optimized? You write good content, you share it. Basically, the bottom line, you want to, you know, it, it, you know, Google says if hey, write good content that's link bait, it's going to happen naturally. Sometimes you got to have to help it along. I'm not into using paid links. All right. But if you really think about it, that everything you're doing, like what we're talking about today, in effect is sort of like a paid link. All right. If you go out and give a donation to your local chamber of commerce, or become a member of the your chamber of commerce, in a kind of an effect, you're kind of buying links, but it's not looked at that way. The bottom line is, you got to go out there and you got to get links. We go through a lot of that stuff in the ebook that we have. Um, just if you're, I just be very, very cautious if you're going to go out and buying links. One thing I look again, I kind of mentioned this on the call, but I probably didn't emphasize it enough. If I'm going to get a link on a particular page, I want to look at those other links that are going to be associated with my link. So if I go to this particular page and I see that, this is where my link is going to end up, and I see a link about Viagra, or if I see a link about casinos or something that's totally out of my niche, I ain't going to bother. All right. I want to have, and this is part of the Google Penguin algorithm. It's going to look what other links are associated on that particular page that are linking back to you. All right. Um, so look, see, hey, I'm going to get a link on this page, or is there anything on this page that links to another website that's not in my niche that's going to be detrimental? And look at it that way. Thank you, Roger. I hope answered your question. How well do exact match domains rank this well? Well, actually, there was a post last week, was it, Stephen, in the Google Webmasters blog, and basically Google says they're going to be discounting those a little bit. I don't know how much a little bit is, there has been some in particular niches. We've noticed some websites have dropped off. The bottom line is, they're still effective, but they're not as effective as they were 2 to 3 weeks ago. You need to have good content on your website, match domain names, but they still have a lot of value in doing that. Stephen, you want to comment about that?
Um, Not much more to say. They did work years ago. They're as Roy said, they are cracking down on that. I think it was actually 2 weeks ago where the exact match domain. Uh, is it two? Yeah. Regardless, it's within the past week that the exact match domains really started getting hit and taken out.
Hmm.
Now it seems like if it's an exact match that is a branded domain, it seems like it really didn't get hit. But if it was a thin website that did have an exact match domain name, they seem to get hit pretty hard. I've seen a few of them drop, down to the third, fourth page from, within the top five.
Yeah. Okay, this is a question from
What do
Will.
I got?
Will's asking, would I recommend any Fiverr gigs? Not at all. Um, you get what you pay for, guy. Bottom line. Um, you know, Fiverr, was an effective way. Those of you not familiar with Fiverr, Fiverr.com, you buy stuff for $5. All right. Uh, if you're spending $5 for something or $10 or whatever, what is the value? They're probably going to be putting you in some automation type of program. And once Google figures this out, it's going to do you more harm than good. You need to make everything look like you're doing is natural. All right. You don't want to go overboard. And I can't emphasize that enough. Fiverr, stay away from it, dude. It's going to hurt you. It's going to kill you. If you want to be in for it, might work for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 months. But after Google figures this out that you're trying to scam them, it's going to disappear from the index. Guys, you want to create what we call a legacy business. You want to be in this for the long term. Don't leave anything or footprints on your site that's going to hurt you. And do you really know who's on the other side of that computer screen who you're dealing with Fiverr? No, you don't. This is why just what's been happening over the Philippines and India over the last since April. I mean, they took a big hit. All right, they're begging for work. They haven't caught up to what we're doing today. We just we have Steve and myself, David, Jeanette. We have 2,500 websites in our inventory that we can test things and tweak things, break them, make them work. So we do a lot of testing. All right, we know exactly what works. And it was through this testing that only 3 weeks ago we came up with a new video that we're going to be releasing here in the next few days about how to do keyword research post Google Penguin. I think we're going to be the first people. We're not recommending any of these keyword research tools. Well, we're still recommending them, but a different